Why did that take so long to plug in? Who knows? Anyway, hello, anyone out there? I'm guessing YouTube is telling people that ukulele dad is live. You might not care. I wouldn't blame you if that was the case. It's only taken me over a month of people going, can you play Riptide, for me to actually learn Riptide. But in that I'm learning it, I might not be very good at it. Hello, one person. Who is the one person? Hi, Dexter. Dexter, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for taking some time out of your Monday night. He's gone. But then that always happens. People come and go. I don't know why. Let's see if we can sort that out slightly. Is that slightly better? Does anyone care? Does it make any difference? If you can see slightly more of my head in the frame. Hi, Dexter. Hope you're well. Bailey is back in the house. Hello, Bailey. Welcome back to a Ukulele Dad's live stream. Hope that you are having a nice Monday. It's Monday, the 2nd of February. Who's James? James, that's me. James is my name. I wasn't christened Ukulele Dad. Well, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Maybe I should have called one of my kids Ukulele. Ukulele, can you imagine what a tough time they'd have at school? One person. We've got to wait for a few more people before I sing a song. But how are you both doing? You okay? How's your Monday going? Hello. Laugh out loud. What are my kids' names? I have 3. Actually, I need to probably check they're happy for me to pass on their names. I might do that. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll check tonight and I'll do it tomorrow. Let's sing a song. Because that always helps. This is a parody of Circle of Life, and it's about Circle of Life, and it's about what is it about? It's about being Gen X, and I am a Gen X, and why it's tough being a Gen X. Yeah, I need an explanation from that Bailey as well. If you were born pre-1980, then my friend, you're a Gen X. Did your mom have a perm? Did your dad drive a Capri? Did you really love your BMX? Boomers are concerned for their pension. Don't blame them, but most of them own where they live. But like Gen Y and Z, I'm sure they'll agree, there's a cohort they're glad not to be, who are in the U-band of life, where it's an uphill struggle, defending your lifestyle choices while you search for your kid's shoes. You hope that one day you will finally be flushed out of the U-band of life. Fight equals suspend, that's why. Oh dear, you got into trouble. That's a shame. Anyway, these things happen. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I hope you, best thing to do, best thing to do in all these situations, and this is what I tell my kids when they get in trouble at school, just if you, hello, not John UK, hello, how are you? And thank you for sending me your music. I did check it out, and it's good, I like it, and I put a comment and I listened to it, it's good, you've got something there, in my humble opinion. Yeah, when it comes to kids messing up at school, we've all, it's for a good reason. Well, okay, these things happen. Best thing is to say sorry, and that's not just in your childhood. That's just every element of life. You mess up. I mess up at work. I mess up and upset my wife. I get cross and shout at my kids when it's not their fault. You stopped a bully. Well, that's a positive thing. Right, do you know what I am going to do? There's only 4 people in tonight. It's quite quiet, but I don't normally... It might just be not that popular, but it's basically... I'm going to do the song that everyone has asked constantly. But I'm quite new to it, so bear with me. What would help is if I've basically got to, when I start at the start, as opposed to halfway through the song, like a big goon. I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Oh, well, my friends are turning green. I don't think that's how it sounds. Your magicians assisting in their dreams. Ooh, I wonder if it's an ooh or more of an O. Oh, I think. And they come unstuck. Lady running down to the riptide. Taken away by the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song. And I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you get to sing the words wrong. Right, I've got to scroll down for verse 2. Haven't thought this one through, really. I'm trying to keep supply and demand. Your streams are amazing. That's very kind of you, Dex. I appreciate it. Hello, Sean Thomas. Oh, there's a lot of people saying hello. I'm going to have to momentarily pause Riptide to verse 2, because I don't like the idea of people not being welcomed officially into the live stream. Can you play Roblox? No. My kids play Roblox, and they seem to be asked. They ask us about, can you give us Roblox? I'm trying to explain to them there's no monetary value to Roblox. I'm sure in the future there will be. I'm very much. I think there's definitely going to be a case where you can buy real estate and it's actual real money, but we're not there. Sean Thomas is back. Hi, Sean Thomas. Hello, Make One Naz. Hello, Madison. Can I get No, I don't hand out modifications. That's very kind of you to offer. Please play 08101 by the Stray Kids. Don't know how to play that. Right, let me finish this. Verse 2 of Riptide, because I've been trying to do this. I thought, today actually, instead of people going, keep playing Riptide, I'm going to do it now. There's a movie that I think you'll like. It's got to quit. No. And there's a movie that I think you'll like. This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. And she's been living on the highest shelf. That makes no sense. Ooh. Oh, and they come unstuck. Lady running down to the riptide. Take away to the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song. And I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you get the singing the words wrong, like me. Can you play Rewrite the Stars? Rewrite the Stars? No, I can play... I can play a little bit of Written in the Stars, but with a parody vibe about being a kid. Written it on the wall in what looks like permanent pen. Daddy's a bum head. I don't know what upsets me more, that the B looks like a 6, or that it's written in permanent pen. Rewrite the Stars by the Greatest Showman. Yeah, I would like to do one. That's a good one to write. I like that's that's a fantastic musical. Please, can you play Party Girls clean version? No, Dexter, you're asking all these songs. You know I can't play. I'm trying to. Please, can you play Party Girls? No. Right. Okay. This is by Pulp. You may not. Your parents probably know this, depending on how old you are. She came from Greece. She had a thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. That's where I caught her eye. She told me that her dad was loaded. I said, in that case, I'll have a rum and Coca-Cola. She said, fine. Very generous. And then in 30 seconds time, she said, I want to live like common people. I want to do whatever common people do. I want to sleep with common people. I want to sleep with common people like you. Well, what else can I do? I said, well, I'll see what I can do. Maybe not like that. I took her to a supermarket. I don't know why, but I had to start it somewhere. So it started there. I said, pretend you've got no money. She just laughed and said, you're so funny. I said, yeah. Well, I can't see anyone else smiling in here. Are you sure? You want to live like common people. You want to see whatever common people see. You want to sleep with common people. You want to sleep with common people like me. But she didn't understand. She just smiled and held my hand. Rent a flat above a shop. Cut your hair and get a job. Smoke some fags and play some pool. Pretend that you never went to school, but still you'll never get it right. Cause when you're laid in bed at night, or watching roaches climb the wall, if you'd called your dad, he could stop it all, yeah. You never live like common people. You'll never do whatever common people do. Never fail like common people. You'll never watch your life slide out of you, and then dance and drink and screw, because there's nothing else to do. Sing along with the common people. Sing along and it might just get you through. Laugh along with the common people. Laugh along even though they're laughing at you and the stupid things you do, because you think that poor is cool. I wanna live with common people like you. I wanna live with common people like you. Wanna live with common people like you. Wanna live with common people like you. My mum, 86, says she knows it. Brilliant. That's also. Guess how old I am. I don't know, Dexter. You could be any age. You were at school, so thank you. Please can you play around. Hello, Richard. Richard Dixon. Nice to have you in the live stream. Good evening, buddy. Nice song, nice voice. That's kind, mate. Thank you. Tell you what, actually, for my limited vocal skills, that's fast becoming one of my favourite songs, because you don't have to kind of any song that I'm challenging my vocals. It sounds really bad, but actually, that's quite a fun one. Right. Yeah, thank you. I like Pulp as well, and I've forgotten how much I like Pulp, and I think I'm having a bit of a sort of a renaissance, because like I'll be 60, be 50 this year. 60, that'd be tough. Wake up, that'd be a long sleep. Wake up when I'm 11 years older. So yeah, my mum, 86, says she knows it. Yeah, well, your mum's obviously got very, very good taste. Love from Wales, awesome. Hello, Wales. Wales, can I just say, the Six Nations starts, and even though I don't sound it, my family's Scottish, and Wales is always my second team. I really want Wales to do well. I'd love them to beat England, just because it would completely upset the apple cart. Catchy song, 40 this year? You're 40, mate. I actually, in fairness, life gets easier the older you get. I think I preferred my 40s to my 30s, and I preferred my 30s to my 20s. I don't really know why. It just was. Right, I'm going to try this one by Oasis. How about a bit of Robbie, maybe a rock DJ? Yeah, actually, that's definitely on the list. The good thing about taking the recommendations is I've now got this kind of unending list of songs that people want me to play or ask me to play, and I haven't got any Robbie on there. There's Let Me Entertain You is very easy, only 4 chords, so I'll do that. I'll add it to the list. The best way to do it is basically write it in a comment in one of my videos, and then I see that and I write it down, and it happens. If you put it in here, the second I stop the live stream, it goes, which is a shame. Right, this is going to probably challenge my vocal range. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find better place to stay? That's got wrong. You said that you've never been, but the places you've seen slowly fade away. So I start a revolution from my bed, 'cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step inside the summertime's in bloom, not quite. Stand up beside the fireplace, take that look from off your face. You ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. Glad to hear it. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as she's walking on by. So slides away. Don't look back in anger, I heard you say. Can't decide which octave to sing it in. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's not our day. Please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band. Throw it all away. So I start a revolution from my bed, 'cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside the summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace, take that look from off your face, 'cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. Last chorus. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as she's walking on by. So slides away. Don't look back in anger, I heard you say. There we have it. Can't be a bit of a racist. Do you have EQ options? I don't know what that means. Equalize, is that as in like graphic equalizer? I very much doubt that's what you mean. That would be how I could show how old you are if you had a cassette tape player. Do you know DJ Medley? I don't know DJ Medley. Yeah, that I had one of those double cassette disc like stereo. It's got a ghetto blaster. That's old. You ask your parents what if you've got parents who are anywhere between, I would say, 40 and 55, they will probably can't see me. Bro, can't see you. Okay. Can everyone else see me? Just have to do a little bit of an inventory check. Cloud9 can't see me, which is a shame. Sorry about that, Cloud9. Right. Yeah. I had a graphic equalizer on my ghetto blaster tape deck. Life was simpler in the 80s and 90s. It just was. This is a parody of All the Small Things. No, that's not what I mean. A bit less top ear and a bit less more. Okay. A bit less top end and a bit more space. The one thing I do definitely need to develop is the audio, because when you're singing, like I do have like I need to get into the state of basically having a mic for the miking up the uke and miking up my voice, but I don't know if it's going to take. Did you say yes or no? Unfortunately I said no, Dexter. I don't know that. But it's all. I think I'm much more on the idea that actually I just start with what I've got and then I develop, and I quite like. Hopefully, if I continue with these live streams, people will be like, "Oh right, I remember when he sounded awful. He sounds slightly better now." If and when this channel ever makes me some money, then I'll just invest it back into some nicer kit. Then hopefully it'll sound a bit more. And I'm still kind of hiding in spare rooms and sheds and stuff. So I don't know if it brings in some money. Then I'll have be in a position to broker a deal with my wife about actually a designated area of the house can be my recording studio. I'm not sure. Yeah, watch this space for that. That might never happen. Toddlers that don't speak sleep is enough to make you weep. No more, I said, 'cause you will wet the bed. Always, I know I won't get to watch my TV show. They will keep you waiting. It's incredibly frustrating. No, 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 it's a milk embargo. Yes, that includes all drinks like milky, 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 milk, milk. Milky, 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 milk, milk, milk. Milky, 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 milk, milk. Milk, milk. You can't have any more milk. And I'm also aware that I think I've got 2 people in the moment, and I appreciate that. But maybe that might help. I tell you what I could do with some advice with. I kind of reinvented the channel because I had a channel last year called Dad Mind Matters, where I did podcasts talking to dads and about mental health and about the struggles of being. I sat in my recording studio at 6 by. That sounds awesome. That's really kind of you, mate. Thank you. Best thing to do, I think. That's the best thing to do is have it. Well, I could do that. I've got a shed. I just need to kind of like soundproof and stuff. Hello, Sergeant Platoon. Did it get hacked? Yeah, it got hacked. I was gutted. But it was stupid me. Basically, you never think it'll happen to you, but basically I must have accidentally like downloaded something from a phishing email. And they locked me out of my own Gmail account, and whatever they did, I dread to think, but they basically uploaded something to my YouTube channel that was obviously horrendous enough for YouTube to just remove my channel. So when I finally managed to get back in, this is refreshing to see an actual stream. Most of them are loots or money farms. Yeah, that's mental. How's that going to work? I think for me, the idea of this, the live stream, is surely some sort of performance or some sort of, it has to be mildly entertaining, even if it's just entertaining that how bad I play the ukulele. But if I'm trying to build a community of people who hopefully are going to watch my videos and support me, then there needs to be a bit of a quid pro quo. There needs to be like, well, you sing me happy birthday and play us a song, and I'll continue to support you. I think that's fair. I also don't think I get the AI is going to take over lives. I get that, but I don't know if entertainment is where it will take over, because it just drives me mad every time. Sumbo is live in London. I don't know who that is. AI stuff just annoys me when I see it. I can totally see that it's AI, and I'm like, I don't want to listen to a computer. It's not even a person. If a person can't be bothered to actually take the time, and in fairness, what are we talking about? 30, 40 minutes, and I'm doing this every day. I'm very selfish. I'm doing this because I really enjoy it. It's actually probably the most. And in a way, it's also really nice to see that actually this is working. My YouTube channel is developing. Where I need some help is slightly long-term, where I go with the channel. I think they always say you should talk about what you know. Well, I'm a dad. I've got 3 kids, and I've struggled with my mental health. So kind of content around that. And I don't know, hopefully amusing people with YouTube songs. That's kind of my plan, but I'm open to suggestions of what sort of content you would watch, what you think. I'd much rather create a community where people go, it's, he actually took my advice. I did a parody that's on my video today, gaming. I'm not a gamer, that's the problem. I'm just not into gaming. I did a parody of Wonderwall because someone asked me to. So I basically covered Wonderwall and made it sort of relevant to dads and mental health. We've got to do the birthday. I haven't done the birthday yet. If it's your birthday today, 2nd of February, you share it with someone who claims to have the most honest hits in pop music. Happy birthday to you. Do you know who I'm talking about? Happy birthday. This one is for you. Happy birthday, if it's your birthday today, 2nd of February, share it with Shakira. Happy birthday to you. Sergeant Platoon. I mean, you can always learn the song and play it on TikTok lives and talent shows. Yeah, I promised my kids I wouldn't go on TikTok because I think certainly my eldest son, all his mates are on TikTok, and he's like, Dad, I really don't, and that's fair enough. I can totally get how embarrassing it would be having your dad play awful songs on live streams and then getting. And so I said, do you know what? That's fair. I will stay in my lane. I'll stay on YouTube. I won't go into TikTok. But there needs to be something. Do you know? I think I'll happily do live streams every day because I remember I had an interview with a guy who is he's the ukulele teacher, and he's the first person first ukulele video I ever watched about 9 years ago, and he's got nearly 2 million subscribers, and he said, look, I love your idea about doing a daily live stream, but just don't get burnt out. I don't think I am. A month in, I don't feel like I'm getting burnt out. I actually quite enjoy it, but I do also concede that I may need to produce a video once a week that's to do on a topic around dad's mental health. Oh good, here comes the dog. Yeah, so I'm open to suggestions. What do you reckon now? She's not sure. She's going to sniff my feet, sniff the floor, and then wander off. Right, this is a parody of 500 Miles Per Hour, the Proclaimers. When you're a parent, well, you know there's gonna be an endless list of jobs to do. You'll try washing with soap or bleach or lava, but your hands will always smell of someone's poo. And when I've done 500 jobs, it just gets replaced with 500 more. I wanna be a man who gets to sleep in his own bed, not someone else's floor. I'm exhausted, but apparently not as tired as my wife. I'm exhausted, but I wouldn't change a thing about my life. I love that. There's nothing more than a sort of a real-time critique is when the dog comes in halfway through I'm playing a song, looks at me, gives it 6 seconds, and walks out. She's basically like, I'm not a fan of this, and I'm your dog. So there we go. Thanks, Nell. I think I'd happily this channel becomes something that hello Akib, I think I'm guessing Akib. Hey, it's you again. Hi, Fire Guy. I'm alright, mate. How are you? Right, this is a parody of I'm a Believer by the Monkees, and it's a bit of sort of time management advice. I have always been a massive fan of lists, 'cause getting things done gives you dopamine. When the world's out to get you, kick it in the bum by ticking off a list of things that you've already done. You want to get things done, be a list writer, or try a shot of dopamine. When you see that it's done, I write lists. I'm a list writer, 'cause I'm writing lists if I tried. Is my dog awake? She is, but you just missed it, Akib. She walked in, sniffed the air, and walked out. And so you were unfortunately you were about 2 minutes slow. You're not in a great mood today since I keep getting bullied at school. Yeah, it sucks, but I'm sorry to hear that, mate. That's rubbish. Yeah, bullying is. I got bullied at school. I was fat, and I got bullied at school. And there is a saying though that actually the kids who have the toughest childhoods make the most resilient adults. I get that, but I also get that's pretty rough. So you're like, what? So I've basically got to just survive being bullied and having a rubbish childhood in order to benefit from being like pretty hardcore when I'm an adult. That's very kind of you, Akib. Let's keep this civil and appropriate for a live stream. Right. Yeah, so I play your favourite thing to play. Hello, Thatton Creator. That's a nice thing. I don't think anyone asked me that. Right, I'm going to play. This is one of my favourite things to play, and it kind of hits. It's a parody of Soul Sister by Train, and it's about. I've openly talked about my struggles with having OCD and depression, and basically that's the reason I set up this channel. I want to try and support people And learning the ukelele's really helped me with that because it's much better. It's a much better use of my time writing parody songs than worrying about did I leave the handbrake on in the car, which annoyingly I always did. Depression is crap. It's a pain in the bum. Pain in the bum. If my stress is crippling, I can talk to my one female sibling. She's less likely to over worry, scream and shout like Andy Murray, or prejudge me like that idiot at work. She probably won't laugh like when I was 3 and I pooed in the bath. If she did, I'll just remind her of that time in Fuerteventura when she thought she had asked for the bill correctly in Spanish. Talking to your sister can clear the stress like a demister on your mobile phone. The dog and bone. She's got 3 kids, so she's always home. 5 guys. 7. Are you married by any chance? I am. Yes, to him, kids. I'm just bored and curious. That's all right. You're allowed to ask questions. That's absolutely fine. I have 3 children all under the age of 13. Do you still do birthday songs? I still do birthday songs, yes. Basically, and I hope it's okay to ask this, if you subscribe to my channel, and what I will do, I'll happily, and put your name and your date of your birthday in a video, comments of a video, then I will just, I will add it to the list. I'd much rather sing happy birthday to subscribers, because you're helping me out, so the least I can do is sing happy birthday. That seems fair, I think. Keep up the good work, sir. Thank you, Dante Ren. I appreciate that. Providing a space to chat shit and helping people feel connected isn't a bad thing on a headstone. Yeah, I appreciate that's kind, mate. I'm 3/5 hippie. I think we all are. I think if you play an instrument or if you have any sort of creative musical outlet, you are definitely a bit of a hippie, and that's good. Yeah, I think, and I appreciate your support, actually. That's kind. I think the thing I need to find is just how to monetize it, because at the moment I've got like 3 or 4 different jobs, and I generally enjoy doing this. My day job is I work on Brighton Seafront, and we support the emergency services. We used to manage the lifeguard service. I used to be a beach lifeguard, and most of our incidents are mental health related. So in that plus I've always also struggled with my mental health. I think I want to help people who struggle. There's nothing worse than mental illness, and it's one of these really difficult things because there's a real grey area, because a lot of people, and I'm sure there have been times when I've, even probably members of my family, have like, oh, just get on with it, you're putting this on. And there's anyone who's ever struggles with the anxiety of intrusive thoughts, it's horrific. It's just, there's nothing worse than that. Because you can't see, it's not a physical injury. Sometimes people just think you're just putting it on. Anyway, I don't know why I'm asking, but no, none of my kids are called Abby. How are you? I'm good, Akib. Oh, one of your kids named Abby. No, we'll answer that question. Right, I got bullied because I have bunny teeth. I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone gets bullied. I got bullied at school because I was fat. Well, I wasn't even that fat. I was just chubby. The problem is that you'll have something. You'll be too fat, too small, too thin, enough spots. There'll be something. Kids are really cruel. But I tell you what, the kids that I know from school who had the toughest time, like one of them's a millionaire. I think to an extent, if you can get through school, if you can get through the harshness of childhood and adolescence, then oh my goodness, you're going to be an amazingly resilient human being, and an upstander. Yeah, just life's hard. Life is hard whatever age you're at. I just know no one generation has the monopoly on pain or struggle. What ukulele do you have? I think it's a tenor. I've got a number of them. I've got a couple of sopranos, and I've got maybe a concert one. In my Italian school, everything I've been bullied from comes from Morocco, always. Well, that's it. It doesn't help at all. And it's one of the reasons that I am very pro my kids. I actually haven't done it for a long time, but I used to train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I would never It's always important to know how to defend yourself. That's important. Not fight, not look for aggression, but just know how to defend yourself. I think that's something that everyone should be able to do. Because I have short hair, so I get called wise things like, the daily drift. Well, that's a horrible thing. People are just mean, but you've just got to You're absolutely right. They are insecure. You've got to think, think of the times in your life you felt happy and really good. You don't, when you're in a good place, you don't want to be mean. People who are mean are miserable and just are unhappy and either really jealous of you or what you got in your life and wish they were like you or wish they had the courage that you have to do something. Nice people aren't mean. Unhappy, sad, scared, insecure people are mean. That's a fact. And unfortunately, that never changes. That will be the same whether you're 5, 15 or 50. I have worked and sometimes do work with total arseholes. And the thing is, you get to it, the older you get, the less you care. It becomes water for ducks back. You just think, I don't care. I'm nearly 50. I really don't care. Whatever, mate. Just shush. Right. This is a parody, and actually this seems like a good time for this song. Right. This is a parody of Lean On Me, and if you're having a tough time, I'm sorry about that, but it's all gonna be okay. Sometimes life can be poo, like a big bag of poo. Someone has covered in poo, but there is a very silly man with limited ukulele skills who's on a mission to make you smile. Lean on me if you're having a wobble, 'cause I am a man who's often quite wobbly, and we can wobble together, safe in the knowledge that it's not just you and me. Yeah, there's power in numbers, basically. That's the thing to do. That's very kind of you, Dex. Thank you very much. Maggie and Tony made the world mean. Maggie, I think politicians have got a lot to answer for. I think. Why is there no donation button? I think you can donate. But I don't. I never push that because it's like, do you know what? Everyone's welcome, and if I never want people to feel like good lyrics then and now. Yeah, it's true. The world, maybe it's just this is more relevant as I get older, and I feel like as a parent, you just spend your whole life dynamically risk assessing every possible thing that could go wrong. But the world does seem meaner, and you don't want to be the richest person in the graveyard. I've learned that actually, and I've had times in my life I've had some money, and I've had times in my life when I haven't had money, and I've been made redundant, and actually I've met the best people in the lowest paid jobs. Like I was a bin man for a bit at university. I was a postman for 4 years. I met awesome people. I met the meanest people in the jobs with the most money, which is a bit of a kind of tells you everything really. And you can only have so much. And the problem with money is that if you've got a ton of money, you're just gonna attract people that. And you're either going to question why you here. You weren't interested when I had no money, so that's the whole insecurity. Or, people either want your money, or I definitely heard I watched a meme. He said, if you've got lots of money, people are either going to want you to give it to them, or they're going to steal it. Great. I don't have a problem with donating, but I physically can't donate because there's no button. Dexter, that's really kind, mate. You don't have to donate. You're just welcome here. Hi, Holly. That's really kind. To tell you, if you want to help me out, what massively helps me out, even if you let it play, is go and watch one of my videos, because I'm still desperately trying to get monetized, because I just think that would be funny to just like, oh my goodness, there's an advert on my video and I've just been paid 4p. It's not about the money. It really isn't about the money. It's about the achievement. I've been trying to do this since 2018. And I actually feel like my YouTube channel getting hacked was actually one of the best things that ever happened, because it was momentarily frustrating and a bit depressing, but then it really focused me and said, well, what do you actually want to do? I'm like, well, I actually want to generally build a community and help people who like me sometimes have grim days. They don't even have to interact, but just to provide a community where even if you're listening to a man who's trying to be positive, just talk. Because I know certainly when I've been in really dark places, the idea of talking to someone is too much. That's a bridge too far. You can't see my dog, I'm afraid, Keep. She's outside. I'm kind of sat in a position where I can't really move now. I've been here for loads, and now you're really at 600 subs, and I was here at like 200. Yeah, Harley, that's very kind. Yeah, that's the beauty of it is that I'm sure, fingers crossed, inevitably, unless YouTube do a U-turn, if I just keep doing this, I will get to 1,000 subscribers, and I will get to 4,000 watch hours. I'll be honest. What is actually, and this isn't lip service, because I know full well that when that happens, what I get monetary value will not be that exciting. This is interesting because you don't know where this might go. This could be interesting, and it's a fun thing to do. Annoyingly, my battery power has got 5%, so I'm going to have to cut this short in a minute. So I need to find a song to finish off with. But I appreciate everyone joining and saying hello. Let's finish with a really childish version of Hanson's Bop. Lots of my memories make me laugh, but not as much as this. I stopped at a motorway services for a coffee and a whiz. The guy in the next cubicle was making funny sounds. Sorry, that's again. All the urinals were full, so I went to sit down. The guy in the next cubicle was making funny sounds. What's funny? He was going plop, 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 sounding painful, plop, 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 He was really struggling, plop, 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 I couldn't stop laughing, plop, 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 He said it wasn't funny. It was really funny, and it still makes me laugh. And it's about 20 years ago. So that's really kind of you, John. Do you know what? I think I think there's the longest one. It's like a 15-minute video where basically it's a course, a ukulele course. You play that, you've absolutely made my day. Because then I'm 15 minutes. When are you ending the stream? In about 30 seconds, because my phone has only got 5%. Because I've not been very organised. But that's the beauty of doing it every day, is that some days it's short, some days it's not. Anyway, I hope wherever you are in the world you're okay. Sorry that I'm cutting this short, but I don't want to not say goodbye properly. So goodbye. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you tomorrow.